Hey there, YouTube. This is Vargas, and I am back again with the last of the updates that I got through MovieFreakBazaar. Nice mix of stuff, I think. I got some video games, I got some really cool movies, and I have one more video to share with you guys. So let's get started so I don't make a really long one. Picked up Season 2 of Rick and Morty. I have HBO Plus. And this is in there plus Season 5. But I picked up Season 4 a while ago, and I was like, well, I would like to own these physically, because the thing about, streaming services is that I've heard they edit. I haven't experienced an edit before, but I have heard that they do edit some stuff, and they do remove episodes that might be offensive. So it's always cool to own a physical copy of a TV show or a movie. And I really like Rick and Morty. I'm not of the idea that you have to be like a super genius to get all the complexity of Rick and Morty. It's just a cartoon, and you don't have to look too much into it. It does have some really cool reference to other stuff, but yeah, those people that get really, really hardcore into Rick and Morty and are pretentious about it, I don't get that. I mean, to each their own, but don't gatekeep people enjoying the cartoon because you feel you're better than them. Same thing with a whole bunch of fandoms, but yeah, really like Rick and Morty. So now I have Season 2 and 4. Picked up the Blu-ray of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Second Gig. That's a long title to talk when you're a little tipsy. But I really like Ghost in the Shell, the anime, of course, revolutionary anime. Of course, then they made the TV show, and that was pretty good. They made the sequel, and that was pretty good. And this one is the second season to the TV show. So I got it because I got it at a really good price. I have a copy of this with the slipcase, but it's the one disc edition that doesn't have any special features. And I like special features. I really, really do enjoy watching the stuff that goes into making a movie. So it's definitely not my favorite one of this series, but I picked up Indiana Jones and the Crystal of the Golden Skull, the 2-disc set that has the special features that the other one doesn't. So yeah, I just really like special features. Picked up this one, seems appropriate for the Christmas season. The Gold Crown Collector's edition from the Hallmark Channel, A Dog Named Christmas. Have I seen this one? I don't remember, actually. I would have to watch it to get the brain going, because I watch a lot of I used to watch a lot of movies on TV, and they would pass a lot of these Hallmark movies, so maybe I have seen it. This one, I hope I didn't make a mistake. I know I have it on DVD, but MovieFreakBazaar had it in the classic album, which it cost me a buck to get these, and they're the Blu-rays, so I'm hoping it is an upgrade. And it's Glee, the complete first season on Blu-ray. I actually really got into this up to the 3rd season. Once they won their musical championship, I kind of lost interest in the show. But season 1, 2, and 3 were really solid, really cool. And I really got into this because they had a lot of music that I like. And the character was pretty cool. So, yeah, Glee Season 1. And he also had Glee Season 2 on Blu-ray. So, again, I'm hoping I have the DVDs. And I didn't just make a mistake. And wouldn't be the first time that I double dip. Yeah, but hopefully this is an upgrade from the DVD to a Blu-ray. Speaking of Blu-ray, I got this one, The Merry Gentleman, starring Michael Keaton. Another one of my favorite actors. Of course, he's the best Batman of all time. Yes, I said it, and I will defend that. Michael Keaton is the best Batman of all time. And if you disagree, that's your opinion, but that's my opinion. I think he's awesome, and Michael Keaton's good. Michael Keaton's really underrated, and he's always the highlight of the movie that he's in. He's not as extreme as Nicolas Cage, but he's always pretty solid, so I had to get that one. Don't think I've seen that one, though. Picked up anime. I'm not big into Naruto. I started reading the manga, and then I started watching the anime, but then started going on and on and on, and kind of lost interest. But this is Naruto Shippuden, the movie Blood Prison. Again, I like these one and done movies from animes because you might get a little lost in the story, but it usually they have really good animation. So I picked up it because I really like anime, so I picked it up because of that. But again, not super big into Naruto. Picked up Kingsman: The Golden Circle. This is the sequel to Kingsman. Unfortunately, it has a little bit of water damage, which is a bummer. But I got the disc for $1, so But the first Kingsman was really, really cool. I went to see that one with the missus, and she loved it because Colin Firth is in it. And she liked Colin Firth from playing Mr. Darcy. And I just liked it because it had action, toned down violence. It wasn't really any blood, but it had nice action. And the end where everyone's heads explode in colorful fashion, I thought it was amazing. We didn't get to see the sequel, so I'm hoping to pop this in and watch it. Finally got this one. I've been hunting for this one for years and years, and I finally have a copy to add to my Schwarzenegger collection. Twins. Yes, I have not been able to find a copy of Twins. It's one of the Schwarzenegger movies that I wanted and was missing, and now I finally have it. A really cool comedy with Danny DeVito, where Schwarzenegger's the result of this genetic experiment, but he had a twin, and he got all the best stuff, and Danny DeVito is his twin brother, but he got all the leftover crap. And he's a con man, and Schwarzenegger's kind of like this buffed up Hercules kind of guy, but he's naive. I really like this one. This one was really cool. So finally have Twins. Super happy about that. Picked up this one, Phenomenon. And this one, John Travolta one day wakes up and he's like a genius and he has powers. Spoiler alert for a movie that's old. It turns out it's a tumor and he dies because of the tumor. But it's still pretty cool. I actually want to get another one that he did, Michael, where I think he plays an angel in that. But yeah, finally got Phenomenon. I have the Gold Classic Edition, or the Golden Release, something like that, of Robin Hood, but it doesn't have any special features. This one has a little bit more, not too many, not as much as I would have hoped. But it is a remastered DVD, so the image quality got cleaned up for this release. And it's Disney's Robin Hood, the Most Wanted Edition. Collecting Disney movies is a very, very deep rabbit hole, because they release their things, and then whenever they do release it, they change certain stuff. The most notorious thing that I've come across is Sleeping Beauty. In Mexico, we had the Latin sub, and the actress that they had in that was perfect. She was amazing. I really, really liked the voice that she had. Very similar to Maleficent. And I'm talking about Maleficent from the English version. Just really, really cool. And then that was the version that we saw on TVN and on VHS. And then when they released it on DVD, for some reason, they changed the actress to another actress, and she's horrible. I mean, no offense to the lady, she might be a nice lady, but her voice as Maleficent is god-awful. It doesn't have the same regal thing. And I think it also happened in one of the last versions I saw for the English dub. The voice sounded different. It's one of the things that I pride myself on, is I can kind of notice audio differences in movies, especially movies that I've seen a lot. I can tell when they change the voice of a character. I'm like, that's not the original voice, and that's grievous. So yeah, Disney releases are very interesting for that reason to collect for, because they do make changes. This one supposedly is just a cleaned up version of the DVD that I got. So yeah. This one is one that I've also been trying to track down. This is the sequel to Chinatown, The Two Jakes, with Jack Nicholson. Chinatown is, of course, a legendary movie. I don't think anyone hasn't heard the phrase, "Forget it, it's Chinatown." They even referenced it in Inside Out, which I thought was pretty cool. But I didn't own the sequel, and now I do, so cool. This is a blind buy. I don't think I've seen this one, but it stars Errol Flynn in Captain Blood. And again, I've mentioned this before. I'm really developing a really, really deep appreciation for these older movies that had sets and extras and everything was there. Not like I saw Red Notice with The Rock and everything looked so fake. Like, so fake. It's an okay movie. My wife thought it was boring, but everything looks so fake in Red Notice. And, oh man, so I really appreciate older movies. Also finally picked up this one. Unfortunately, also has a little bit of water damage. And that's always, as a DVD collector, VHS collector of physical media, it's always a bummer to come across something that has water damage. But damn it, I wanted this copy of The Fifth Element, the Ultimate Edition. I have The Fifth Element, but the bare bones release with no special features. This one does have a bunch of special features, and I really want to sink my teeth into this DVD and watch all of that, because I freaking love The Fifth Element, and I want to see what went into making that. This one, Me Before You, I know about it. I know what it's about. It has the girl from Game of Thrones, and I think the guy was in The Hunger Games, maybe. But yeah, it has one of those downer endings, but I thought it was pretty cool. This one, I have the remake, but in my collection, or in my collecting, I like to own the original and the remake. And this one has Lucille Ball and Henry Fonda, and it's Yours, Mine, and Ours. So yeah, it's about the kind of like an extreme Brady Bunch, where this single mom with a bunch of kids meets up with this dad with a bunch of kids, and they have like an army of kids together. So yeah, not a good idea to have so many kids. Picked up this one, another blind buy, another Errol Flynn movie, The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex. Looks like one of those really nice old-timey movies that I'm developing an appreciation for. I have the Pierce Brosnan version of this, but I didn't find out about it much later that it was a remake of an original movie starring Steve McQueen, and I finally found the original, The Thomas Crown Affair, with Steve McQueen. So I don't think I've seen this one, but I'll finally be able to watch it and compare it against the Pierce Brosnan one. Picked up Encino Man. Surprisingly, no water damage. Nothing wrong with the disc, but he had it in the classic album, and I'm like, well, hell yeah, I like me some Brendan Fraser. I'm not a big fan of Pauly Shore. He really, really grinds my gears. Always found him freaking annoying, but Brendan Fraser was pretty cool in this, and now I'm just missing George of the Jungle. But yeah, Encino Man, really random thing to have in the classic album, and I picked it up because, yeah. And the last one is the 7th season of How I Met Your Mother. Really cool series. Watched this with the wife, and we enjoyed it. Up to the last season, they really should have ended this one season prior. That last season really feels like they milked it just to make another season. So now I have almost all of them. I'm just missing season 5, and I'll have the complete series of How I Met Your Mother, which is, again, really cool. So that was this DVD update and the last video for stuff that I got through MovieFreakBazaar. Like always, I like to recommend out the standouts of the haul, and I'm going to go with the two I'm most excited about. Twins, great comedy with Schwarzenegger. That's the thing, Schwarzenegger was always better at comedies than Stallone. Stallone comedies were always hit or miss. People really didn't like him. I liked him because it's Stallone. But Schwarzenegger always seemed to have better luck with comedies. His track record for comedies is just better than Stallone's. I don't know why. But yeah. And The Fifth Element, I need not say anything more than The Fifth Element. I do know a lot of people that think it's too weird. But I freaking love The Fifth Element, so I'm going to recommend that. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. I probably do have a couple more videos coming your way when I get my stuff through Power Movies. Maybe that's who I got the Cinema Paradiso Snapper case. Or maybe I already own it. I don't know. I'll have to look for it. But stay tuned for that. But until then, thanks so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I really do appreciate every comment and every watch that I get. Please stay safe during these crazy times. We're still not out of the woods yet with the whole plague thing. So please take care. And until I see you all again, thanks a lot. And I'll see you later. Bye.